But Johnny, let's move on into our next topic. And what we are taking a look at is we're kind of stealing a topic away from Too Old to Game, which, by the way, gaming podcast here on Most Valuable Podcast. Dave would be mad if I did not shamelessly plug that, and how we talked about the Game Awards. And we gave our Game Award predictions for some of the big categories. You know what I'm going to do really quick, Johnny?
Yes.
You may not have an opinion on this.
Okay.
But I just want to really quickly, so you can give your 2 cents on it. I'm going to give you the nominees for Game of the Year.
Okay.
And see if you would have a vote. So the Game of the Year nominees were Assassin's Creed, Celeste, the game I love that deals with anxiety and depression. It's a side platformer. God of War, Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
To be fair, I didn't play any of those.
Johnny's like, I have not played any of them.
I've not been able to play any of them, so I can't really say I have
I'll
an
ask
opinion.
you this one then, because you probably are going to pick a winner here. Best ongoing game.
Okay.
Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, or Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege.
Well, the only one I really can remember. Wait, what are the? We'll say them one more time for me.
So Rainbow Six Siege,
Okay.
Overwatch, No Man's Sky, Fortnite, and Destiny 2.
Well, which one would I want to win, or which one do I think won?
This is that you would pick.
I would pick Overwatch.
We all picked Overwatch too.
And guess who probably won? Fortnite.
Well, we won't know until Thursday.
Oh, okay.
These are the Game Awards are Thursday.
I thought someone thought Fortnite already won Game of the Year though.
For something
for something else.
This is the Game Awards.
Okay, because there was like
the Game Awards,
and it beat Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah,
which I hear a lot of good things about. It's like fucking shit, really.
It's okay. I'll let
Fortnite,
you borrow it when I eventually play it.
Yeah.
I got to get my Spider-Man back from you for the
oh
DLC.
shit! You gotta remind me.
I will. I was gonna remind you today before the podcast, and then I was like, I forgot. I'll eventually get it back, but
one of these days.
What we are talking is that Overwatch that we mentioned, and
yes,
kind of a fun topic here. It's not anything that we're getting like really in depth about, but basically what we're taking a look at is competitive play, because there has been in the Overwatch kind of sphere of things, like on YouTube, is apparently there was like a post somewhere that Overwatch and Blizzard, they don't want competitive play to model and be like Overwatch League. And there are many people that are saying, well, that's stupid because competitive play should model Overwatch League and should be the closest thing that you have to Overwatch League that's not Overwatch League. So I wanted to ask you and kind of have a discussion today on the podcast is, in your mind, because both of us play Overwatch, should the competitive / ranked mode model what we see in Overwatch League?
I have kind of mixed feelings about it, to be honest, because I like to play the competitive mode. I like when the teammates want to win. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to be as hardcore as Overwatch League, because that's not what I'm playing for. I'm playing for fun. I'm playing for somewhat of the competition. But like, I want it to maybe emulate Overwatch League, but I don't want it to like get to the point of like you're basically trying to be Overwatch League.
Yeah,
I want it to be like Overwatch League, next tier down to emulate. Like, hey, we're trying to emulate you, but we're never gonna be you.
Where it's not like the minor leagues, but it's got bare bones of what you would see in
exactly.
Overwatch
That's what
League.
I would want to see. Like, I want everyone to be trying to compete, trying their hardest, but I don't want to be with the people that are like dickheads about it. I play 200 hours a week for some odd reason because I have that time. Well, and I don't even know if there's 200 hours in a week.
And I don't remember. Like, that's the problem. We'll actually do the math right now.
No, there is, because 3 days is 72 hours.
I'm going to do the math right now.
Yeah, go ahead. You do
24 hours in a day.
Me.
Times 7 days, 168
So no, I was wrong when I estimated.
Wrong. So 168 hours in a week. In an average month, you have 720 hours in a month. And that's a 30-day month, it'd be like 744 in like a month like October. But that's another issue though that kind of plays into it before like I give my answer.
Yeah.
Is the thing that complicates this is what type of a player are you? If you're I could see if you're a streamer or if you're, let's say, a high school kid or a college kid, where basically it's, I don't have to focus on homework because school is easy to me. So I play video games pretty much all the time. Like, if it was my WoW days where didn't shower for 3 days in high school, I will openly admit that. When I first started playing the game, I played from Friday to Sunday night, didn't shower. Not once. Did not leave my room. That was pretty much the worst part of my life, where my mom came into my room and was like, whoa, all right, I'm turning off the fuse box until you shower. So I was forced to take a shower, but I probably wouldn't have.
I never got that bad in a game.
But I mean, what kind are you? Or are you like with me right now, where of course I've got actual work, then I've got this work, then I've got, all right, a little bit of time. Like, do I have to watch Titans to keep up with that for this? I have to watch this to keep up with that. All the sports I have to watch. Like, there's not enough time in a day to play as much as I used to as a kid. And that plays into it, because if like you're an older adult, you're like, you might come in and go, well, I like the competitiveness of winning and losing, because that's personally how I feel. I'm going to say this before I get into everything. My answer is like you. I'm kind of on the fence, but I want to lean towards yes. And the reason I want to lean towards yes is the reason why I played competitive play is when I play to win. Basically, I play to win. And the best
Ricky
thing I
is
like,
competitive.
Very competitive. And the thing that I liked is you would get in a group with some people and it would kind of like snowball. You'd get like 2 over here. Oh, let's group up. Then 2 more over here, where you're basically a full 6 stack.
Yeah.
And you're just rolling and rolling and rolling. Here's a question that I'm going to ask, though. Does Blizzard need to come out with a third mode? Do we need a quick play, which is basically, I'm just going to be on for 2 hours. I'm going to bullshit around. I don't care if I win or lose. Or if you're just learning the game, because obviously you can't do competitive until you're level 25.
I even told one of our friends, Ron, is like just learning. He's never really played before. My suggestion to him, and maybe
just
people
quick play.
No, actually, my suggestion to him was to, hey, start off in random hero, like in I forgot what they actually call the mode.
You're talking about the mystery hero.
I told him that because
then you're forced to play.
You're forced to try almost every different hero, or at least per game you get like cycled through 6 to 8 different heroes.
Assholes that are like, oh, don't like this hero, fall off the edge of the map.
No, you can't do that.
You can't do that anymore?
You fall off and you just respawn as that same hero. You have to die.
I haven't played Mystery Hero since it like came out.
No, yeah, they changed that. So you can't just fall off the edge and switch heroes.
Or like with a Pharah rocket, you can't just shoot the wall and kill yourself.
Maybe that one. I didn't try that because I'm decent at Pharah, not like you, but I'm decent at Pharah.
Yeah.
So I try to play it. But what I'm saying is, I told him to try.
Force yourself to learn these characters.
Not just, learn your characters so you can figure out
what you like best.
Who are you like grasping on real quick with? And that's who you like start playing around with. Then you go over to quick play and try those heroes that you were. Yeah. I'm like, hey, I'm getting a decent amount of kills before I got killed myself. Yeah. So I'm going to try them.
Like with me, I picked it up for the computer to play with you guys now that I have my new all-in-one HP.
You're ahead of me then. You're ahead of me then.
I did that for Black Friday, and I needed a better editing computer for our capabilities here.
There you go.
And it just works that it can kind of like, it doesn't look like, it's a step up from a potato with the graphics card. That's like
I know, I've seen the description the descriptor of that.
I played it, and it's like the nameplate in the corner looks crystal clear, but like the graphics aren't as smooth as it should be, which I'm not complaining. It's not like I'm lagging or anything.
Once I get internet, I'm going to be playing on just as low, if not lower graphics than you.
But it's just like, I feel like going back to the question I was going to ask is, do we need a third mode? Do we need a quick play for casuals?
Yeah.
Do we need a competitive mode for the ones who are like, I'm competitive, but I'm not on over like Watch League levels? And then do we need a kind of Overwatch League light level where it's basically, here's my early model for it. It would be a mode where you cannot enter the mode unless you have at least a 4-stack.
That would be interesting for that.
Or you make it to where this mode is only possible if you have a 6-stack.
Or the other part is...
I would prefer that second one because then you know, all right, it's 6 people that are all going to be working together, that are all playing together. I agree. And there's no randoms where it's like, if you want that experience, you're going to have to go through and find 5 other people that are going to play with you and be your team.
If not that, then the other thing I would say is either by that, and I like that better, that at least you have at least a 4-stack, maybe. But maybe you make it, say, if you wanted to, make it, actually, that would make sense. You have to make it a 6-stack in order to play because that's what Overwatch League is. The other thing would be, maybe you have to be a certain level / rank in competitive in order to play the OWLL. The owl.
The owl.
Here, no, it's 2 owls. Overwatch League Light, so owl.
The owl. The owl squared. But
no,
basically,
you have to be careful about that because you're squaring the whole owl now.
No, it's not in parentheses. It's just owl squared. The L is squared.
Okay, hey, semantics. You have to actually.
I am a math guy.
Write it down.
It's it's OWL squared.
You are the math guy. That's why.
No parentheses.
I know. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
But basically, here's another thing that I've heard, and I'll throw out there. There are people that are like, oh, well, Blizzard has kind of thrown around the idea of guilds. We see guilds in World of Warcraft.
True.
I would actually like that because then it's like, you know what? This is a collection of people in Overwatch that play together. That just makes it easier to find a 6-stack. Then you could say, all right, then you don't even have to call it Overwatch League Light. You could just call it guild mode. All right, we're playing guild mode. And then you can have different perks for like, all right, if you win this match, you get this for your guild, or you get a bonus here because you're playing in guild mode and you're.
I would more so just make it at that point, just to make it easier on Blizzard, not Blizzard, but the Overwatch part of it. Just like, hey, you get this extra certain amount of HP for you for being in guild mode in this way.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you and I, we're in a 6-stack, we're playing with our guild, we get if we win the match because we have all guild members. When we get that reward at the end, we get like a 10% more coins.
That's what,
or we get like a special guild box for winning. I mean, I don't know if they want to just give out loot boxes.
Probably not for that.
But that's why I'm saying. But then they could also have guild boxes where it's like, hey, this is just for stuff, and loot box is a different topic. The Too Old the Game, we talked about it.
We talked about it like a year ago on ours.
We've always talked about it, but they're not going anywhere in my mind. But hey, guild boxes where, hey, you can buy things that benefit your guild.
I would see that's the thing. I don't see Overwatch being like that where it's like benefiting your guild. I would say more so it's like, hey, you like had a 6-stack with your guild, not like just 6-stack with your friends.
Yeah. You
get an additional guild bonus of like 20% more XP on this specific thing.
If you're all guild members.
If you're so it's like you can go up like another 1,000 in XP because you had all guild members. That's what I would think they're.
And what would be cool is if they kind of made it like World of Warcraft, where World of Warcraft you have tabards that you can design. What if they made it to where, all right, you're in a guild.
You can design a skin.
Your guild leader can design not just a skin, a spray. You can design a spray.
That'd be cool too.
So I was thinking more spray because it'd be easier, but you could also have it to where, like it's Overwatch League.
Well, all you would have to
design a uniform for.
All
it
would really be is like, hey, Reinhardt basic armor.
Yeah.
And then you can change like 3 of the color palettes on
exactly
there.
Like
that's
Overwatch
all it would have to be. Yeah.
Like exactly like the Overwatch.
Exactly.
League,
all you're doing is changing 3 color palettes.
Exactly. And maybe 2.
You're
making your own jersey, your own uniform.
Exactly. And then you can do that.
Team.
And obviously I would probably make that so you can only use it on your guild mode.
I would say, you know what? I would actually not do that.
No, really.
I would say as long as you're in the guild, you have access to it on any character. And if you're in quick play and want to use your guild skin, go ahead. Because that to me is like, I'm repping off my guild. I'm repping off that I'm a part of this. And if someone sees that and you go, holy shit, I'm not in a guild. I want to be in that guild.
True.
Because that is a cool skin and I want that. Like, that's what I would do. Because that to me doesn't really matter when it comes to different gameplays.
True, you're right.
But I do feel like as of right now,
I was saying more of an incentive type thing, but that's why.
I feel like competitive mode has to model in some way Overwatch League.
No, I agree.
Because it is competitive and Overwatch League is, but it's like the thing that makes it hard is you're not having a lot of people that are that hardcore into it and also are going to be like, yeah, I got my 6-stack, let's go.
That's why I feel like, well, that's actually what our friends are trying to do.
But if you, and how many games have you run into, though, where it's like yourself and a bunch of randos?
Yeah.
And you run into a 6-stack.
Or hell, it's you and a bunch of randos, and you run into just a 3-stack, and you get demolished.
Not even that. It's like the ones that I've ran into that were bad too is like we had a 3-stack, a 2-stack, and me, and then a 4-stack and a 2-stack, and we lost.
Yeah, because you
we
have
had four, and then 2 guys that are 4 that are working together, 2 that know each other, and that's just 2 sets of teamwork that we didn't have.
Exactly. You had 3 individual sets of teamwork, or 2 sets of teamwork and an individual. Well, we've even had that where it's like me and our mutual friends, Mike and Drac, we're playing a 3-stack, and we get just 3 randos or like a 2 and a 1, like your combo.
Dave says it's dangerous.
And they get a 4. It's like, it is so hard to combat that.
Dave has told me the dangerous thing playing with him with you guys is he goes, so Mike and Drax are super serious.
They are.
Overwatch League level. And he goes, I'm not really that serious. And he goes, there'll be like 2 randos on our team. And he's like, they'll start picking just BS heroes. And Dave will be like, screw it. We're picking BS heroes. And he's like, I kind of think it ticks him off. But he goes, I'm having fun.
As long as it's non-competitive, that's what I would do too. I don't give a shit. Competitive, you're got sort of an SR score and everything. I'm like, okay, in my mind, I want to keep that
That's another
decent.
debate because even some people think that's a little janky.
Think so.
Like with the score rank. It's better than what it used to be, but like it's still, you still get those people that are like, I'm in like bronze hell or silver hell or gold hell, where it's like basically I'm stuck in this bracket and can't get out. Like, that was my biggest thing. When I used to heavily play, and I know they've tweaked it since, where it was like, I'd dominate and win a match, go up by 20, we'd lose, I'd go down by 60. And it'd be like, I can't win here.
Yeah.
Unless I'm on a win streak, I lose that one game, and it derails all the positive that I did.
Exactly. Like, you work and get like 80, and then all of a sudden you hit that 60. And
Yep. And
well, shit.
Here's one last thing I want to ask you, and this is an idea that was thrown around by, I think it's some, I can't remember the exact name, but it's like some World Cup coach for Overwatch, of a hero ban. And basically what it would be is your team, my team, at the beginning of the match, the team gets together and they say, we're going to ban this here. So we're going to ban D.Va from being used in this match. And the other team, they get one too. We're going to ban Pharah from being in this match. And then both teams can't choose D.Va or Pharah.
I like that concept.
What would you think if they added a hero ban into, like, maybe it's not in every mode. It's just like ban mode, where it's like your team, if you're not a 6-stack, you just vote on a hero at the start. And then depending on
I kind of like that. It'd be kind of cool.
Because the whole debate with that is that you're changing the meta and you're creating different metas by taking some heroes out of the selection.
I like that because you're creating new metas. And it's the other thing of like, hey, we know this, we have a meta that would work if this one character couldn't just demolish that one pivotal point.
Yeah.
We're going to vote that one out.
Like, hey, this is a cap the point. We're going to choose not to use this one. But, oh, this is a payload, so we're going to choose this guy instead.
Exactly. Hashtag no bastions.
Yeah, hashtag. If we're on Volskaya, hashtag no bastions, man. Because we can't have him be defending that point. That's my motto, by the way. Like, my strategy.
Hashtag no bastions.
No, I choose Bastion.
Volskaya, are you talking about point 2?
I'm talking about point 1.
Point 1.
So, because you've got point 1.
No, I got you.
And then you've got that building. I just sit in the building.
That's
true.
And
they just drop down. Zzz,
you have to be careful and sit in that building because if your other teammates are keeping them from getting there, I
usually got a mercy with me.
No. That's what I'm saying is your other teammates are keeping them from getting to that point. I've actually gotten it like, deek, deek, deek. It's like you're not playing. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All you gotta do is demount, strafe, and then Go back into
They may have changed that at this point because I feel like I was actually
because it tells you like in the corner it would be like inactivity, and I'd be like, all right, get out, strafe, move around, do a little dance, and then all right, I'm back.
No, I've had it doing that, and I was like moving around, but I wasn't like firing at anyone because my teammates were doing too, and I'm like,
they might have changed it, but that's what I would have done. That's what I used to do.
Oh no, now my way of doing that is Volskaya, Orisa, pop that shield down, wait by that door, and anyone coming in, and then I
You really like your tanks.
I'm a tank.
You're a tank guy.
I'm a tank guy. My four top because it's Diva, Orisa, Pharah's in there because I used to play a decent amount of Pharah.
Don't be taking my girl now.
Hey,
that's my numero uno.
I needed not defense.
DPS.
I needed a DPS, a damage hero because it's not DPS and offense anymore.
There's no defense anymore.
Yeah, I needed a damage hero. Pharah is the only one wearing armor because she's got the closest thing I got to a tank on. No, I'm kidding.
I haven't played enough on computer for the top 4, but my top 4 on PlayStation was Pharah's
I'm talking about Xbox. I don't have anything on computer either.
Pharah's number 1. Soldier was usually number 2. Number 3 was usually Zarya. And then number 4 was Diva, I think.
I'm surprised Doomfist didn't make it on that list at some point.
No, I think he did. Actually, can I look it up?
Yeah.
Overwatch Pro...
Oh, shit.
Profile Finder.
I forgot what it was called.
Player search. Playoverwatch.com. There it is. Let's see if I can find it.
Anyways, to finish mine.
Go ahead.
My 4th is Reinhardt. So, tank, Pharah, tank.
Found it.
Because Johnny ends up being the residential tank.
Oh, what?
What?
So I guess my profile's on private.
Ah.
This profile is currently on private, and it's my profile. Do you know what your name is on Xbox?
Yeah. VIKI.
VIKI.
NG. YPSY 90.
And your Xbox One?
Yeah.
Which one? There's a 38 and a 253. What's your symbol? A lion head or oranges?
What the hell?
Oh, never mind. I clicked on it and then it was oranges. Yeah, your profile's private too.
Is it?
Yeah, that's weird. So I guess we can't look up what our main 3 are, but this is where you guys come in. Let us know what you guys think down below, mainly about the competitive play.
I told you my main 3.
You know your main 3. I didn't know.
I memorized mine.
But let us know what you guys think down below in that comment section. Should competitive play model Overwatch League? Let us know what you guys think.